It was past midnight, and inside an old house on the edge of the city a diary lay on the floor. Its pages were soaked in blood, and every line written inside felt like a final scream. People often say stories are exaggerated, but what you're about to hear is taken directly from police records. The house was known as House Number 27. Neighbors later told investigators that strange noises often came from the house at night. Sometimes crying, sometimes objects being thrown. But by morning everything went silent. One day the smell became unbearable. That's when the police were called. The door was forced open, and even experienced officers froze at what they saw. In the center of the room lay a dead body. Hands tied. Multiple stab wounds to the chest. But the real mystery was not the body. It was the diary lying right beside it, covered in blood, as if someone had been writing until their very last breath. An officer picked it up and opened the first page. If you are reading this, then I am no longer alive. The room felt heavier instantly. As the pages turned, a horrifying truth began to unfold. The woman who lived in that house had been living in fear of her own husband. Every night she was locked inside. Every night a new punishment. Dates were written carefully. Every injury documented. Every act of violence recorded. One page read, "Tonight," he said, "my face disgusts him. I feel like this might be my last night." The police realized this wasn't a crime of sudden anger. It was years of cruelty. Then they reached the final page. Only one line was written, and it was unfinished. "Tonight I won't be able to close this D." The rest of the page was nothing but blood. The husband had fled the house that night, but the diary followed him. In court, the diary was presented as evidence. Every page spoke louder than any witness. The judge finally said this diary has testified for a woman who was silenced. The verdict was life imprisonment. Today, House Number 27 remains locked. But police reports say anyone who enters that room claims to hear pages turning even when no one is there. Maybe the diary is still waiting to be read. So if you ever find an old diary stained with blood, do not dismiss it as just a story. Because some diaries aren't memories. They are witnesses to murder.